Hi everyone, I'm Aurora Newton,
And I'm Angie Bailey.
and this is Ask the A Team. And our last segment, we talked about facades, and so that just really, it just incites some things in me, Ange, because again, we talk about so many testimonies we have. And at our church right now, we have been challenged to pray the whole month of July to just break just this heroin curse, this addiction curse over our region. And and you know, I know this is something near and dear to both of our hearts. It impacts so many people we know, and it's really it's a lie of the enemy that he wants to come and just steal this region.
Yeah.
And so we want to stand against that. And I was just sharing with Angie, I get so angry when I see people put on their Facebook things like, I wish all the drug dealers would just drop dead, and all those people that are doing drugs, they just need to get over themselves and they just need to figure it out and just say no and stop. And you know what? While that is true, at times we really do need to say no to things and we need to make a choice. It just frustrates me because, like, when you say, I wish somebody would die that's doing that, you are literally condemning them to hell if they don't know Jesus. And that is just something I can't live with. But more than that, I was just called recently to share part of my testimony. And part of my testimony is I was gripped in drug and alcohol addiction. And at one time, I did sell drugs, which means I dealt drugs, and it was a long time ago. But if that curse that people speak would have been a curse spoken over me, I wouldn't be here right now. But it was because of love. It was because people came together. It was because people prayed for me and contended for my life that I'm able to be here today and I'm able to share these things. So I just would really challenge you that if you're one of those people with that mindset of, I just wish all the drug dealers would die, change your mindset, and why not pray for them? Why not pray for them? Because they might be the next Paul. They might be that conversion, that radical conversion that is going to change our world.
And I was recently talking, and just to let you know that if that were in fact true, if all the addicts were to drop dead right now, my family would be completely devastated. But instead, we've prayed for them, and we have seen them come out of this on the other side.
Yeah.
And I've been having conversations with them and trying to understand and trying to know exactly how to pray and be strategic in what I'm praying. And some of the really surprising things that I've been finding out, that it is not just downtown. It's not just something that's cursing, urban neighborhoods. It's in suburbia. I was recently told that there's actually grandparents that get their opioid prescriptions filled and they are selling them.
Yeah.
They could be your grandparents.
Yeah.
That makes them drug dealers. And that's what they're doing. And so it's just something that has gripped our nation, really, but in particular, being the epicenter of the heroin addiction here in Dayton, Ohio. We have got to look at these things differently. We have got to look at it differently than the 3 strikes and you're out, 3 Narcans and we'll just let you die. There's a different answer. It's a spiritual thing. And
always
actually,
a spiritual thing.
Always a spiritual thing. And that's where we've even been encouraged that state leaders and politicians are looking to the church right now because they don't know what to do. They have tried everything that they know what to do, and there is just not enough help. And there's not enough effective help. And it's because we know, as believers, that that root is very different than just a drug, than just a problem that prescriptions being written to too freely, and it really is something that's hovering over our city and our nation. And so so look at it differently. Don't be so cynical and think 3 strikes and they're out. Oh, they just need to all just drop dead, and that would, you probably know several addicts, and you may not know. A lot of them are very functional.
That's right.
I was very shocked when I found out who the heroin addicts in my life were. And so just be careful with your words, because they bring life and they can bring death.
That's right.
And so just always speak life and choose to partner with us, fast and pray with us. And so we can see supernatural strategic ways that we can reach our nation, that we can reach our city, and that we can reach the people that we love, reach the addicts in our lives, because Jesus wants to see them set free, and he is the only answer, and he is the only way that that's going to be truly effective.
He is the only answer, and I stand as living proof of that Jesus is the reason that I have been set free. I know I love my friends so much, and the reason that I'm here today, and Ange, I'm not proud of it, but I was one of those people that you wouldn't know that I was doing anything because I played the part. I shared that I played the part well, and it's why I'm so intentional about being real and authentic. And it's not easy to stand on a stage and say, hey, I've done this, or sit here and say, hey, I've done this, but it's real. And it's because real people step forward and say, you know what, I'm a better person now because Jesus Christ was in my life. I'm a better person now because these people prayed for me and they contended for me. I'm here, and so many other people can be here and be set free because of people willing to pray.
And we're overcomers by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony.
So
every time that goes out, that truth, and we're vulnerable, right?
Right.
In speaking that truth, it sets people free.
It does.
Yeah.
Be free today.
Be free.
Thanks for joining us.
If this has helped you in any way or can help anybody that you know, please like and share.
Bye.